Do you want to do the intro today, Kaz?
I know you got. Why am I going to do the intro? Why am I doing the
intro? Do the intro today. Do you want to do the intro? Where's the energy?
I mean, it's the energy's in the it's in the change room, bro. I'm fighting with the players mentally.
What Sancho ain't got the tunes banging in the change rooms no more? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? What's going on?
I probably everything that's needed to happen, man. Probably everything that's needed. Probably everything that's needed to happen.
Smile, bro.
I'm smiling, man. Smiling through the pain.
Not the painful smile, man. That's not the you smile.
There's the me smile. Why can you tell me about my own smile, man?
That's not the I know Kaz's smile. That ain't your smile. That's the. But I need the picture. You know, with the picture when the guy's be smiling, he's got the smiley face and he's crying under the mask.
I've got that in my phone, man. I've had that for like 3-4 years.
That's a classic, bro. That is classic. Right, listen, welcome to another episode of Big Six Bands or Big Six Brunch. We are here. We didn't expect some of the scorelines, but we will go over all, and I say all of the games a little bit later on. This show is more Man United, and we're going to touch on Arsenal a little bit because Kears and Casey, you are finished. And you man are done for. You trust me there. Yeah, I have clips. But anyway, we'll get to them, man, a little bit later. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Never FR. Big up the Never FR raid. Remember what to do. We are about 70 or something subs away from 7,000. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the video. If you're watching this back, make sure you subscribe to the video. Let's try to get to 150 likes within the stream and get to 250 likes around that region through the watchbacks. So make sure you do support. Again, make sure you subscribe to Never FR as well. It's in the title. Or it's in the title, that down there. And all that good stuff. We got a lot of people in here. You know what I'm saying, Kaz? So don't worry. You're surrounded by Man United faithful. Big up Solo in the house as well.
Man United faithful? I don't see one Man United fan in there.
No, the Man United fans are in the chat. They're just hibernating. They don't want to type. They're just watching in pain, you know? Because even Chelsea got a little something to sing about. That's just crazy. Even Chelsea got their job done. And they're not even happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's another thing we got to talk about. Darwin Nunez. That will be you. I mean, he shut me up.
Apologies, yeah. I'm not trying to take that away yet. The strike was good, but the keeping was poor, man.
The first touch.
The first touch was brazy, man. Prince Andrew settings, yeah. But, bruv, the keeping was poor, bruv. It was down the middle. I'm thinking, how do you not save that? Like, I thought he was gonna go right in the corner. When he smashed it, I thought he was gonna go right in the corner. I'm not trying to take away the goal or anything like that. Because I think even he was surprised. Like his face said it all. You know, even he was surprised. But I'm thinking, like, brother, like, how'd you let that go over you? But maybe I don't know. I need to watch it again. I need to see the dip. How much did that ball really dip? Because that was a good strike. He hit it clean, very clean. It hit it very clean. But what's it called, man? Your performance yesterday weren't great either.
It was all right. It was all right.
The thing is, it wasn't like this. You know what the difference is, though, once you made bare changes and your team still won. You get the difference.
Yeah, and we still had bare chances in the second half. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Kwanzaa, oh my days.
He's a baller, man. He's a baller still.
No, I wasn't sold. I said Wolves was one game. So I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? But this kid I'm sold. It took me 2, 3, 4. I'm sold.
What are we saying? Baby Van Dijk?
No, you're big. You're so good.
But he's 20 years old. How can you not rate that?
Bro,
Van Dijk didn't even come good till he's like 27.
Yeah, when I say yeah. But he was still good at Southampton.
He was not all that, to be fair. He had bare bozo. I remember at Southampton, he had bare bozo moments. No one really rated him like that. He made his name more at Liverpool, like. But maybe he was just surrounded by too much.
He was good at Southampton, man. Come on, man.
He wasn't all that. No, he wasn't all that. I remember when Marcel put him on his arse, bro.
He was definitely the best centre back outside the top 6. Let's just say that.
No one was raving about Van Dijk, G.
Yeah. That's
no one in 2000 and what was it 17 was raving about Van Dijk.
Southampton are finishing in Europe, bro. Please. please.
Whatever, man.
Please.
I swear that was his first season at fucking Southampton after Celtic as well.
Yeah, VVD effect.
It was a good Southampton side. Who was in there? What? Graziano Pella, Van Dijk. Was that Sadio Mane? Just Sadio Mane? Was that 1 year too late? Maybe.
Sadio Mane.
Lallana went in it. Lallana left in it.
Yeah, but the season before, Tadic was there. Lovren was there. Klein was
there.
Tadic. There was a few, man. There
was a few ballers there, innit? Who was the fullbacks? I can't remember the fullbacks. Trying to think. You know that's Southampton.
Nathaniel Klein.
Yes, Nathaniel Klein. That's how. You know what? That's how Southampton team used to cook. My team used to win all that.
Schneiderlin and Wanyama is the pivot.
Lambert.
You know what I'm saying? It was.
That was pre Southampton days. Like we're talking Lallana, Lambert, them days.
Yeah, Lallana cold. Lallana was so cold. Who they have? Pella was a bad boy as well. They had someone else on the wing. Was it Redmond? It was Redmond, didn't it?
Yeah, it was Redmond. Yeah, it was Redmond.
Yeah. Okay.
We talk about this. We talk about this 2017 squad, right?
Ward-Prowse as well.
Yeah, Fraser. They had.
When Fraser Porter was actually good when he was
Cedric Suarez, Ryan Bertrand, that team. Yeah. Anyways,
but yeah, big up Mr. Link for another super chat. Because Darwin Nunez has GA every 61 minutes. We made 8 changes. Yeah, bro. First of all, Darwin, I think he's got 7 goals and 5 assists, and he's been in and out the team. So that says something about how far he's coming as well. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, Shane Long.
That guy loved playing against you, man. You know that.
He was that. Yeah, Shane Long. Allow me, and he'd get like 4 goals, bro.
And then he'll go missing, and he'll go missing for bare long, and then come back somehow.
Yeah, Shane Long was like a shit Danny Ings. Yeah, he was a shit Danny Ings, like, bro. Like, come on. But listen, big up everyone in the chat. Big up David FA. He says, and they want Cole to replace VVD, but they got the replacement right there.
I think Kwanzaa ends as the right centre back, maybe.
Typical Darwin goal. Collect the ball to the left wing, just walked and trapped the defender, then bang. I've done it 50 times before.
No, you forgot the what? You forgot the one part. Bring out the comment again.
What?
No, that recent comment. Typical Darwin goal. Collect the ball with the left wing, baggy touch, and then do the rest of it.
Yeah, but that's the most Darwin thing about it. That it was such a the touch was so bad, and then he went and smacks it top bins. Well, not top bins, but like
he's having a sick season, man. He's having a dope season, man. And you can't even knock it. I told you, effective strikers, bro.
Yeah, I can't knock, bro. Do you know what it is? As I said, if he's scoring his goals and he's not missing 100 sitters, then I'm not gonna.
How many times does this guy have to come off the bench to save you, man? How many times does this man have to come off the bench to save you, man? It's better, bro. He might not even be a star. He might just be a very effective substitution.
Hey, don't say that, because when I said he's another version of Divock Origi, remember I got punched up for that. They punched me up in the chat for saying Divock Origi. Yeah, because man think I don't rate Divock Origi. I love Divock Origi in it. So
yeah, for real.
He's better than Divock, obviously, but like I hear what you mean when you say coming off the bench. What I love about Kwanzaa is his calmness and his playing like he's been playing for time in the first team. Yeah, he is good on the ball. I did notice that. I was like, he's quite sound on the ball, to be fair. The wind, the conditions were a bit mad though. I don't know if you saw the condition. There was, at one point, it was in the camera and you couldn't see. Like it was a mad thing. I'll be real. Another big stuff, right? We have it all in our hands. Listen, let's get to the nitty gritty, innit? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Yeah.
Oh wait, we did.
Newcastle 3, Manchester United 0. Like it doesn't get any. Yeah, so you pay for 2 seconds, G. That's well, as I said, like I didn't even expect 3-0. Do you know what the worst thing is? When we done score predictions, do you know who actually got it bang on? Corey. I swear down, Corey was just like 3-0 Newcastle. Now, whether he meant it or not, it's another thing. Whether he meant that deep down in his heart. But I'm going to be real, Cass, yeah? I didn't think Ten Hag had lost the dressing room as per se. I just thought it's a mixture of the tactics, what's going on around the club, outside, off the pitch, and just a whole bunch of things. But when I saw Darlow check his shoulder, jogging. Check his shoulder again, carries on jogging. Checks his shoulder one more time, then starts sprinting. Bro, that is unacceptable. That is vile, bro. That is vile defending. Vile defending.
I don't think people like this guy. Clearly, the players don't like the guy's man management in it. It's clear to see. It is bare clear to see they don't like that.
They don't rate this player, bro. They don't rate him.
I don't rate this player, man. It's like this month, man. It's just Man United. Look, from the outside, it's like what you got on right now. You got a jacket on and no top. Yeah, it's all good on the outside, but the inside is
low vest.
Yeah, okay, vest. And then you look at the inside, there's nothing there, bro. That's Man United as a whole, if you want to go like that. The jacket, no top. You know, them settings there. Even I was thinking about doing that today, but I couldn't do it. The jacket's a bit too low, isn't it? But other than that, fam, yeah. Yeah, months. Can't lie, man. I'm done. You just have to laugh, bro. Like, honestly, you can only laugh. And the thing is, look, I feel sorry for him. You know what? It's probably not Ten Hag's fault. It's probably the result of the club. Like, maybe they didn't give him the signings they want. Maybe there's a lot of other factors. Maybe Ten Hag overrated the situation, thinking the ownership would change and he'll get what he needs when it comes to the summer. You know, there was always talk about, you know, the takeover being completed in the summer, like the early summer and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe you thought that. But right now, you can blame players all you want, but a lot of those players is what you got. That's what you wanted. That's what got sanctioned. You said okay to 60 million amount. You went to his yard and kissed his feet and gave him number 7 for no reason. You went to Anthony and you sanctioned and said yes because there's a veto system at Man United and Ten Hag's got a lot of power, right? A lot of it. And he said yes to the Anthony stuff. You said yes to some of these, you know, loanees. You're meant to be a man of the youth. You're meant to be from Ajax. You don't even use the youth. What is Man United built upon? Youth. That's where our success has come from over many, many, many years, yeah? It's always ballers that have come out of Manchester United. Don't even play them. You know, credit, Kobe Mino injured. He's got a lot of injuries. But, bro, Monts, we saw the first team against Wolves. We saw a lot, bro. You can tell it doesn't matter what combination you put in that midfield, it's not going to work. Yeah? We all got soldiers. We said, yeah, Amrabat, Casemiro. Yeah, we wait for Kobe. Yeah, we'll wait for... I just want to see Amrabat, Mount, maybe Mabry in the midfield. Maybe I want to see this. It doesn't matter because guess what? The system implemented is not good, right? And it doesn't work. You know, your transition in press leaves the 6th position open and away from the 8's way too much. Your 6 turns to the 8 on the press and there's no 6 to cover because you got bozos in defense. You said you can loan out Alvaro Fernandez. We needed a left back. That's on you. Yeah, it doesn't have you didn't even need Reguilon. You could have played your youngster. There's better. Dan Gore and Kobe Mino yesterday the other day played against Salford. You could have used them. Probably a better footballing display and they're more tenacious and won it. Bro, this is on him, bro. Like, maybe there's some outdated man management methods. It doesn't suit today and it doesn't suit the English Premier League because there's too many egos with big paychecks. By the end of the day, that's why managers get the big bucks. You get paid how many per year, right? To manage the egos. And maybe Man United is just a whole different kettle of fish when it comes to Ajax because it don't work. Because a lot of Ajax, when you deep it, a lot of them are youngers and they all come from the academy. So maybe it works because of that, because you can manage that a lot easier. If you don't want it, fuck off. You might succeed, you might not. So look, as much as you want, you can blame the Glazers. I said it yesterday. I'm tired of blaming the upstairs situation because we all know what's going on there. But you have been given the power and you sanctioned for what you wanted. You've been given 400 million, roughly, maybe just under. You've been backed the most out of any manager, and yet in not even 2 years, it's been fucked up. Even Ollie didn't fuck up in 2 years. Ollie really fucked up in his 3rd year. Like, bro, it's mad. Like, he's probably the worst appointment. Weirdly enough, even though he's got a high success percentage of management when it comes to winning at Man United, it might be just a really, really bad appointment overall because it wasn't this bad under Van Gaal and it was not this bad under Mourinho until the last final part. Because we're seeing it. You know when Man United go poor is when you start seeing the score lines go up and up and up and the attack don't work. Yes, players need to go. A lot of them need to go, don't get me wrong, because there's some players from different eras, but a lot of them are his players still. A lot of them are loanees as well. That's down to him, bro. You could have solved the whole situation. You got man like Xabi Alonso over Leverkusen making up his own type of tactic. It's a gang press possession-based, free-flowing football team. That's a madness, bruv. I can't lie, man. When someone said, "Oh, just bring back McKenna or Carrick," I'm open to that idea now. You know, I'm really open to it because I just don't care what we get. But then again, there is one name that I want but it depends on the structure we can implement potentially through Ratcliffe. So we need to wait for that to be ratified and all that kind of stuff. We have to see and wait, bro. There's only one name in world football right now that's available, that's free, and it's Hansi Flick. And he's the only one that's got management of a big club. And he said that's going to work. But you know what? I need short term. Right now, Man United fans, whether you like it or not, you need short term to go long term, right? Right now, we need something short term before anything gets implemented because it's true, it don't matter who you bring in. But you're telling me that no manager that has a sense of philosophy will abandon it and not try to implement it for us fans to see and get behind. As long as you have the fans behind you, bro, Man United would never sack them. Because we can't get behind it. But it is what it is, man. Why are you laughing?
This is just beautiful, fam.
Fuck you.
This is fucking beautiful, bro.
I hate you. I hate you.
Like it's like the way football works in cycles is mad. This could be me next year. This could be me in 2025. Guys. It could be me.
I hope so. I just poured a little bit of my heart out right now. Not even on my own stream, on your stream, and you just laughed at me.
I know it's beautiful.
You're a dickhead. You're a class A dickhead.
This is fucking beautiful. Don't carry on, please. No, honestly.
No, I got nothing else to say, bro. I got nothing else to say. What kind of friend are you, man? This is why I say, yeah, never. If you ever get a woman, yeah, do not let her support your rival team because I swear down, it's going to be the exact same thing. Or even if you're a woman with a man, do not have your man or your other partner supporting a rival team. It will not work because you will laugh at them.
Aye, man. Can you lot smash a light for Kaz, please? Because this is fucking beautiful, man. Honestly.
You're going to get this a lot more this season. All right, bro, we got the Fulham game to go, yeah. Because he ain't been sacked yet. I expected my man's P45 today. Today.
It can still happen. You can definitely.
No, it's not happening. It would have happened. It would have happened today. Now we have to wait till Fulham and drop more points. Right? I'm not even watching the game. I can't be bothered. Yeah?
No,
I'm not even watching the game. I'm not even watching. Bro, I'm done. I don't want to watch this piece of shit. All he's gonna do is play. All he's gonna do is play McTominay. Why am I gonna want to watch McTominay? Pelina's gonna boss that midfield with Andreas Pereira, a former player. Yeah. Why am I gonna want to watch that shit? The thing is, bro, sack him then and let the manager bounce thing happen against Copenhagen and Luton. Perfect time to get a manager bounce because honestly, need it more than ever. Because this season is, bro. I'm doing a Lewis and I'm thinking about 40 points. No joke.
Can you just repeat that one more time? Just
40 points, bro. We are in relegation goal scoring form. Pathetic, bruv.
I fucking love this shit, man. Fucking love this shit, man. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting years for this, guys. I've waited years.
What do you mean years for this? Years. From who?
But you, even when you were shit under Van Gaal, you were still winning trophies. You were still winning shit trophies. I've waited years for this. This demise. Shit stadium. Shit manager. Shit players. Shit mentality. Shit tactics. All of it. I've waited years. Road to 40 points. From when I was 9, 10, 11 years of age, watching you, man, win fucking trebles. Watching you, man, win a treble. Well, not treble, but you know what I mean. Not real treble. You know what I mean. Back-to-back Premier Leagues. And now look.
You know, your mic's gone quiet a little bit, you know.
Times have changed. You're quiet now. Can you hear me now? Times
you don't need the wind thing on top of it, innit? There's no wind blowing in your mic.
Listen.
It takes away the noise gain, you know.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Cats, brother, bedroom. I know what you're doing is
turn up the gain, G. Turn up the gain, G.
You're driving around the block. And you're not checking your shoulders. Now check your shoulders because you got full of that. It's not getting any easier.
You know what I mean? I can't drive, so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, all right. Like Man United.
big up Carefree Lewis, by the way. Do you know what's so funny? Anytime you bring up Lewis's name, he just
he's got minions he's got minions everywhere, bro.
He just appears in the chat.
He's got minions everywhere, bro.
All right, big up Lewis, man. Big up Lewis, bro. You lot, I haven't said already. Make sure you lot smash the like button. We're on 40 likes and we got 130 people in the house, man. So what I'm gonna need you lot to do is change that Man United attacker GA type of thing going on, and you lot need to smash the like button, man. I told you, let's get to at least 80, 90 likes within the next 5 to 10 minutes. So again, smash the like button and subscribe.
No, wait, how is it on 40 likes? How is it on 40 likes? And I said 40 points.
Man, you fans, did it? They don't want to like the video.
Allow it. Bro, Ty is deluded. I'll say that live on stream. I said it on my stream. Ty is deluded, Ed, yeah? He's a fence sitter. I can't stand fence sitters when there's no point to even be on the fence because all it's going to do is get knocked down, blood, like the Berlin Wall, yeah? There's no point. It's gone. Don't like fence sitting so you can say I told you so. To like, I hate them sort of people. I was right to believe in the manager in case it goes right. Fuck all that shit, man. Not good enough, fam. Fence it FC. Don't like him, bruv.
All right. Cool. So,
Mont's done it last year with Klopp because now he's like, I was right. I told you. You know, when a lot of people wanted
I didn't say I was right. I didn't say I was right. I told you I was on the brink. I was on the brink of Klopp.
To save a fan base. Fence sitters FC, we're not about that life. You either go all in or all out. Not half glass full type situation bullshit when it's absolutely gone. To be fair, you know, it was true for you months, but we all knew you wanted Klopp out anyways, but you just didn't want to say it.
All right. Anyway, that was then, this is now. And right now you want
exactly. He just admitted it.
So No, I didn't admit it. I'm just saying that this conversation isn't about whether I want to Ten Hag out. This is Klopp out. This is an argument whether your manager is good enough to continue, which you think he's not.
No, he's not. He's not good enough.
65% of the poll want him to stay.
Yeah, well, it says it all then, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying? I want him to stay. Ten Hag in. Back the manager. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's just keep it as it is, bro. With the players right now, because I feel like because I watched a lot of your game in it, and there was fight there because everything was frantic, and you did have chances.
What fight?
No, there was fight from some man, and I think like I'm not saying everyone like it was a shit performance, but not everyone was like god awful. I think Wan-Bissaka like done well when you come on. I think Mount was okay, just a bit wasteful in the final third. And I feel like Martial was a bit isolated. But do you know what it is? I think it's just a difference. I think you did mention it, though, previously. There's a difference when the players are 100% playing for the manager and then as opposed to players who are kind of just playing for playing's sake. There's just a massive difference. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Because what I'm going to do, I am going to read out Newcastle's 11, bro. I'm going to read out Newcastle's 11 and tell me how many of them are wing backs. Tell me how many of them are wing backs.
Boy.
Oh my God. No. Look at this. Listen to this 11. Yeah. The Bravka, formerly of Manchester United. Livramento. Emil Krah. Fucking hell. Paul Dummett. Fuck. Yo.
There's not even a recognized centre back there.
Brother, Lewis Hall. Matt Target. Oh my God.
You can even say Matt Ritchie, bro.
Matt Ritchie. Bro, how many defenders these man played? They got 6 defenders. They started 6 defenders. Bro, Longstaff and Willock and Joe Linton and Gordon. No striker. No striker and 1 winger.
Is.
No striker and 1 winger.
Cheers, mate.
I love it, and I think I will deserve it. I cannot believe if you look at Man U's team on paper, Martial, Anthony, Mabry, Garnacho, Mount, Casemiro, just the front 6 itself should be mowing that team over. Bro, that Newcastle team was like that's Brucey's team. Don't like that's what.
Let me know what you want. That's Brucey's team. This is what I'm trying. This is what I'm trying to get over to Fence It FC. If if Ten Hag implemented a system to get behind, then clearly, even if Eddie Howe can do it, remember Eddie Howe's been here not even, what is he been here like 6 months more than him? Yeah, 6 months, I think. Or am I wrong there? Maybe I'm a year out or something like that. Anyways, yeah. Oh, wait, when did Eddie Howe get signed for Man United? By the way,
What?
Oh God. Yeah, when did Eddie Howe sign for Newcastle?
Eddie Howe. What, 2 years ago? This is first. No, it's his second season. It's his second season.
So, all right, 8th of November 2021. Yeah, 7 months more than him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's implemented a system, and yesterday a lot of them were average players. Yeah, a lot of them were average players. He, as you said, played 6 fullbacks. He played a guy that's not even a striker, like as a striker. He's moved a striker in centre mid. But guess what? They all come in and they do the job. Because guess what? Even though they're bang average, if not worse than average, they all play for the manager, which automatically says the man management is very good and he's definitely got them all on board. Now, you put Man United's first team out there, or even second team that can play a little bit better football, which on paper, that team should be smashing that Newcastle team. Don't even know what they're doing. Doesn't adapt, right? Doesn't change up the right subs when need be. And doesn't play anyone to their strengths because that's what you've got and this is what you wanted. You got left wingers that are inverted forwards playing as playmakers, playing touch tight. The only playmaking winger that you do have is banished from the whole thing. You got DMs trying to do the Rodri type role, Basuma type role, but not even playing them even correctly like that. Even a 6 can't do that. Like no 6 in the world could probably do that and bypass all of that because you lead them stranded between the 8s and 6. They're too far apart. You know, you're playing a centre back at left back when he's right footed. When you got a right back that can clearly play left back. The fullback they have inverted on the left is more better as an overlapping fullback to the one that's on the right who should be inverted instead. But you got him as overlapping, and then you can't even cross. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
You know, but what's mad is that Ten Hag's doing this obviously like in a way where he has injuries, so he's sometimes he's playing Lindelof left back and all. He played Amrabat left back.
Brother, he said tactics. Yeah, he said himself. He said we'll never play the Ajax way. He abandoned it. So you abandon philosophy and principles, G. You don't play nothing. What am I going to get behind? I keep saying this again. I sound like Northside right now.
Yeah, man. More of that.
Yeah, exactly. More of that. No, man. I don't like being a sport fan. I don't like being. I don't like. Right? Yeah, 100%. I've always rated Eddie Howe, bro. Even last year when Ty was calling him strawberry cheeks, they're saying not good enough. This time, I said, bro, I rate Eddie Howe. Of course, I rate Eddie Howe. He's got a good game. He's got a good basis of philosophy going off of. His man management's good. Yeah, he's built a club to feel like a family after being shit under Mike Ashley, right? He's got, bro, like he's clearly got a system, and yes, it's a high pressing system, and yes, it might fall to them, but they will continue to get players that will suit it. Why would I not want that? There's a clear identity. There's no identity under Man United. There's not one. I ain't seen an identity since Louis van Gaal. That's the truth. Maybe even Jose Mourinho, to be fair. I haven't seen none. Yeah. Louis van Gaal had positional football. It was very safe, but there was a system. The thing is, the players weren't good enough. But in hindsight, when you think of it, we didn't give him what he wanted, let alone back him for any means, you know? So we could have maybe built off that, and he was definitely for the youngsters. He didn't abandon his philosophy. Mourinho, you know what football you're going to get? You did what you got. Second, third year, you know, that Mourinho syndrome. To be fair, they didn't back him. They didn't give him the players he wanted. So obviously he's going to throw a fit, and then he's going to get the arse, meaning the players are going to get the arse on him. But there was still a system. It was just an offensive system and a hard-working system if you wanted to. But the thing is, if you're going to play shit football, you better get results. That's the difference. And then we move on to Ollie. Ollie, good feels, no system. Just free-flowing football, do what you want. Too nice. You look shit. Players done him wrong. It is what it is. Ten Hag comes in. There was a system going on at first. He abandoned his thing because of that battering at Brentford. Went to a different system, which was fair enough in hindsight, but you didn't build off of it. You didn't help with your own signings. You got backed by many, many millions, and you didn't help yourself. And now, all of a sudden, you're trying to implement some sort of... There is a system you're trying to implement, but he keeps trying to do it by rewarding shit players with starts and one that's clearly not going to work because it's too late. Like Timberland settings, man, too late to apologize. So on that note, what have I got to get behind? He self-destructed on purpose. And yes, it points to players, but it points to him as well.
So my question is, who outlasts who, the players or the manager? Because it seems to be a recurring factor that it seems to be a recurring factor that the players keep outlasting the managers.
Yeah,
so
but no matter what club you're at, the players will always outlast the manager if you haven't won nothing. If you ain't got credentials in the bag, they will outlast you, bro, whether you like it or not.
You want to Carabao Cup?
Yeah, come on, man. Let's be honest. There's only so much you can get out of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The players will always outlast. You don't like Klopp last year. He's won Champions League, Premier League, and all that. He has credit in the bank, and he can outlast players if need be. Yeah, fair enough, bro. You've earned that right. But when you ain't earned your right, you're fighting for your job now. You know what? At first, it was Ten Hag, fuck the players type situation. But then you done a U-turn on everything. And now it's like, bro, you have to prove to us why you should be managing Man United. Like, maybe you're not good enough for the job because you're meant to manage the egos. Managing Man United is different from any job in England, in my opinion. Yeah? Whole different aspect. Most pressured job in the world.
No one's lived up to it since the big man left.
Yeah, exactly. So we need to find a big man that can live up to it, and it's as simple as that.
The thing is, remember when Fergie took over United, he was shit and all.
Yeah, no,
but he needed the time. Like, bro, obviously it was a different era. So it was a different era when Fergie took over. So managers were all getting time. Like, you were literally allowed 4 or 5 shit years, 3, 4 shit years, as long as you came good.
You know what once, but you know what it was though once. He played youngers and believed in the youngsters, and he stuck to his principles. He said as he got the job, right? You can go watch the I think there was a documentary, one that was not made. It was made quite a while ago about Sir Bobby, obviously rest in peace, etc., right? He was saying at first, when he first come in, he said, I'm not going to change the way I'm playing. I'm going to implement the way I want to play football, the way I do things, and it's going to include a lot of youngsters. And Bobby, at first, Man United ball was thinking, Bobby said, get him, I don't want nobody else. That's as simple as that. He didn't abandon his principle. And you know what? He fell on that sword, and guess what? It rose, bro. We're talking like King Arthur settings, bro. Sword from the stone, Merlin, fam. Man rose, bro. He built that shit, brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah, after that, bro, why I'm not trying to compare situations to 30 years ago. It's different. Was it 30 or 40? 30 years ago. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Every time I give you some sort of like heartfelt speech, you start laughing at me, fam. This guy, fam. I can't be serious with him. You know that. Next time I ever have
I had a long time I heard Berlin, bro. Oh, King Arthur and them, man. I stop it, fam.
But I feel like, why am I trying to convince you? It's like I'm trying to convince you. You're asking me questions. Like I'm trying to convince you, like why he shouldn't be there.
Bro, bro, I believe you. Like I'm hearing it. Like I hear you in it. Like I just think that we're in a situation where where the grave has been dug and man's been told to turn around, and then you're just pointing like.
I hate these fans that talked about Fergie, bruv. Look at Man United in the early 80s. We were in the mud. So you're allowed to still be in the mud because the situation is not that good anyways.
Yeah, how about this? Fergie was almost so good for United that there's no successor. There can't be a successor. You don't need to almost rebrand as like, you see what I'm saying? That's why obviously I understand the new owners need to come in, but that's why almost a rebrand is needed.
And just to wrap
for any manager. Let's be honest.
Even just to wrap up on the whole Man United situation, it's like, bro, this is what he's done for me is unforgivable, bro. And it's as simple as that.
Tactic.
Yeah, bro. Like, look, you talk about, bro. I went to about 23 home games at Manchester United last year. I was lucky that I got to see a lot of wins and legit one loss. I went in the season and I received a loss. Both times we got battered, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, yeah. I went through rain, snow, cold, the Manchester cold, all of that. I didn't care, man. But right now he hasn't helped himself. So in a bit, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. The players will eventually go, bro. There's a lot of players with contracts expiring. Lindelof, Maguire, Martial. You know, all like players, all like there. Wan-Bissaka.
Who do you bring in though? Me man are saying, who the hell are you bringing in right now?
Yeah, you know what is the thing is, I can tell you who I want, but the last person I did want was Ten Hag, and I was wrong. So why do I have the divine right to get what I want or ask for what I want when I was wrong? Because I don't know. This is for the club to decide. This is why I said get an interim and wait for the new boys to come in and let them land what they want to land, and I'll back it. I don't care who it is. As long as they identify somebody, I will get behind it until I don't need to anymore. And I know they'll get rid of it if it's not working so quick because it's meant to be a footballing structure. So if I could have my preference right now, I'll only there's only one man for the job in mind because he's managed a big club, but under a structure and probably one of the best. And I believe Man United can get there if this is again of optimism or Mitchell. No.
In the year. Would you say Ange in the year?
You think that man's going to come to us? That man ain't going to come to us.
In like 2 years, would you say Ange?
I don't know. I don't know where he'd be.
Eddie Howe?
Again, managing a big club like Man United is different from Tottenham, respectfully, yeah. So there's only one man, and I like the way he played football. He won every trophy there needs to and everything. It was Hansi Flick. That's the only guy I can think of.
His last stint wasn't great, but
what international level? Yeah, I don't care about international ball. That's different.
So
he brought in Thiago. He brought all that, man.
So if the board stick with Ten Hag, yeah, are you man just gonna keep? Is it a banners thing? Is it a banner? Is it a banners thing? Like, what? If they want
to stick with him, by all means, let their ship sink. Because guess what? The Glazers. What do they care about? Money. What do they care about? More money. So if they want to continue to lose, by all means, it hurts them, and that means I'm winning. So it is what it is.
It's bro, like
you know how I know they're gonna get hired, yeah. I said it on my show. I'll say it again, yeah. You know why they got no choice? The Glazers have legit got no choice now more than ever, yeah. Man United have 570 million in debt, just normal debt, yeah. Cash debt. 300 million nearly, yeah, in transfers that they owe to other clubs, right? I hope your boss sees this for the stream. What's it called? 300 million in. No, it wasn't.
Well,
but
that would mean that she's a subscriber to Big Six.
I make sure you smash a like. 300 million in transfer debt. So we're talking nearly 900 million already. And then there's a credit line that they brought out 2022 only and already spent 270 million in credit line. And they only got a 300 million quota for that credit line. Brazy, you've got 30 million left to spend.
Franco.
That's how much you got left to spend till the summer. And guess what? Revenues barely can't cover all of that. Hit revenues, guess what? You got to pay a lot of that off. A lot. The Glazers couldn't even pay themselves in dividends this year because that's how hurt they are. There you go.
That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful.
There you go. So people that don't understand stuff, do a little bit of business, do a little bit of mathematics in your head, and you can see why it will happen in the end. One way or another, it will happen. There you go, man.
Let's talk about Casemiro quickly. Obviously, he was taken off at halftime due to apparent injury. Do you actually think he was injured? I don't think.
No, I think he's just had enough.
Because Casemiro hasn't had he's been poor this season, but he hasn't been helped at the same time. Do you reckon he's looking left and right thinking, what the fuck have I walked into?
Bro, I don't even believe Ram was ill. How about that? So when you've got Casemiro, Varane, let's talk about the actual mentality monsters that are meant to be mentality monsters. Who, Varane? Apparently. So Amrabat, yeah, good mentality players right there. Who else is there? I think Højlund's got decent mentality as well. I think he wants to succeed. He's hungry, yeah. We can go around the block.
Lisandro Martinez, though, he has fight.
I would even say Maguire has good mentality. Weird as much as he's shit, he's a bozo. He's still got a good mentality, bro. He's deluded, but he's still there, bro. We're talking about, if we're talking about the winners there, you're telling me when they're not on side, what? There's something wrong with your man management, bro.
Because for me, I'm looking at Amrabat shots. And he's not.
Bro, Amrabat is a deep lying playmaker, yeah? And he's making him go up the pitch. You know what Ten Hag's done, yeah? See the 6? When they press, they move into an 8 position, but then there's no 6. And then the 8s are wherever they want to be. and then they're chasing back. You're not using Amrabat to his own strengths. He splits the centre backs. He's a deep line playmaker. You're not using to his strengths. He passes forward. Yeah, right now is Amrabat, yeah. But you're not playing him the way he needs to play. You're making Casemiro look shit. We thought he was finished once. No, it's not. It's the system that makes him look finished. As I said,
I think he's
all day long, man.
Bro, I'll be real. I think he's on his way though.
Like, yeah, but you're not using him to his.
Supposed to be finished next year. That was the. If I had to predict,
the system is bare dumb. I don't think he's finished once. You know what? I looked at his tackling. Like I can look at even his pace alone and everything. Bro, you're making him do doggy work. You're making him do a role that he's never done in his life. You bring in Casemiro, you bring in a capable 8 that can keep the ball and do what Modric used to do, or in at least to a degree, right? That sort of player don't have that. Could have bought that in the summer. You could have made it work. Remember, in his Ajax team, he had Alvarez, the one that plays for West Ham right now. He was also a destroyer. So why? And he had Gravenberch next to him, and he had another. I can't remember who it was. What's his name? I know he mixed and matched it sometimes with that right winger / centre mid brother. Techie guy, very techie. Anyways, yeah, for Ajax, he used to play the 4-3-3. Yeah, the whole point is you could have even brought in Gravenberch, but you brought in Mount. So you didn't bring in a playmaker. You didn't bring in someone that can carry the ball. You brought in Mount. Mount is not even an 8. Technically, he's a 10, but /8. He can do that job, but he's not a specialist in that area. So you didn't use Casemiro for his strength, or playing a player that could do that role in that area. Bro, it's a madness, man. Guy's deluded. Everything you done in the start of pre-season, you done what Poch did and abandoned everything. Remember that Kobe Casemiro thing? It was working. He's playing so totally different. Got injured, blames on injuries, why he had to change the way he plays football. The guy's trying to get sacked, man. I'm not trying to hear it, man. Guys, washed, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, innit? I think Amrabat for me. He's being misused, but at the same time, he doesn't look better.
But it doesn't matter.
He's always on the half turn. I do like that. He is always on the half turn.
The thing is, it doesn't matter. You can't point the finger no more once. Honestly, you can't, because you can point Anstey, you can point Amrabat. Yeah, Berghaus, that's the one. You can point the finger any way you want, but at the end of the day, you could point to all the players because they all look shit. And if they all look shit, where does it come down to? The manager. So that's it.
Yeah, but as much as they're calling him a skinny Tyson Fury, Ten Hag, innit? But I still think that. Oh my, yeah, TKA, that's the one. Sophie and Tate, that is the one.
Yeah.
Andrew Amrabat. Yeah, run that one up.
The players that are not feeling him, is that not on him? That's his job, is to make the players do whatever. Yeah, well, it's going to get worse than this.
Marcus said we should have lost every game this season. Most games, yeah. You lot have stolen 4 wins this season, and it's crazy, but we're not going to go into that. I'm just thinking with Casemiro and the mentality guys in your team, those are the guys who have to step up. But it's looking like
that's his leadership group, bro. His leadership group is Casemiro, Bruno, Varane. Casemiro don't like him. Clearly, they don't like him. Bruno is a rat. Anyways, he's shit at football. But guess what? You know what? As much as I want to call Bruno shit at football, you haven't provided balance for him either. At the same time, he's an effective footballer. So use an effective footballer in a balanced team. You haven't done that yet. I ain't seen it once. You keep using him on the right hand side. You don't score goals. I wonder why. As much as I don't like Bruno and I think he's a waste, you don't use him properly. That's on him as well.
Yeah, you still have to get the most out of what you got. But to be fair, but last season he did get what he could get out of. He was
playing good last year. Like honestly, like as much as he played transition, he was playing in a role near the 10/advanced 8 area. He was fine last year. His GA went down, but his performances went up.
Yeah. So you can see that. But that's what I mean. Bro, that's what I mean when I say there's capabilities there. So I've always been the first advocate to say that Bruno keeps going back to autopilot too much. But if he's managed properly, I think Bruno, ability-wise, if you're talking about raw ability, forget about what's up here. But if we're talking about ability with a football, he's got bags of that.
Yeah, that's again. Look, you got rid of Fred before McTominay. That was crucifying type shit already. The system you want to play with a suited Fred. But bro, again, another mistake. Look, we're saying how many mistakes. I don't know how you go from 1 year of saying stuff, everything was right, and you U-turned it and abandoned everything that you wanted to do, and now it's all gone wrong. I don't know what else I have to say about this guy, man. I feel like I'm repeating myself too much.
We'll move from Casemiro, and I also obviously, he's come out to protect Anthony as well. So again, comes out in the press to slate Sancho.
I'll say this now, yeah. Anthony might be the worst signing in Premier League history.
Oh no! You don't get to say that because I said this. How many? No. I said this.
No. You know what his months. I give players a year, yeah, and I'll say, you know what, year to adapt. It's fine. Do what you want, yeah. You're going on your second year. You just punched up your ex-wife or whatever, yeah. You come back on a whim that you're not guilty. First game back near enough. You near enough fucking swipe off Doku off his own feet and get mad at him for no reason because you're not going in the right. Mate, you got a hot head. You probably did do what you did. You know, but who am I? I'm not the police. I'm not the judgment system or jury or whatever you want to call it. I look at your performances. I don't see any strengths of his game. Can't turn, can't dribble really. Not really suited to this league. Not physical enough. Got no balance. Might be the worst signing in Premier League history. I don't know who would be worse. Maybe you lot can... No, Pepe was never worse. Pepe was not worse than Anthony. Pepe was nowhere near as bad as Anthony, bro. Pepe actually got goals and stuff. Pepe could dribble and stuff. There's no strength in... What is Anthony at? I will sit here right now. Anyone try to convince me. Name me one thing on a positive that's good about Anthony. Can he cross? Can he shoot? Can he pass? Has he got balance? You know, is he press resistant? Is he got anything that... Is he a playmaker winger? Is he inside forward? Is he inside winger? What is he?
Bro, no one knows what he is. I'm just saying, guys. I said he's the worst signing. He might be the worst signing in the Premier League. I'm talking top 3 Premier League history in the last 10 years. I'm saying he's the worst signing. So far that I've seen, he's the worst in it. It's like not having a winger on the right hand side. Like,
bro, it's the same situation again. Look, bro, we got offered Moussa Diaby. We said no. We got offered him last year for 50 million. We said no. Michael Elise was linked to him. They said, what was it, 30 million release clause at the time? Didn't even want to have a look at him. You look at what you wanted in Ten Hag's system, a playmaking type winger. Elise was right there. I'm pretty sure there was other right wingers. I'm so sure there was probably other ones as well that we could name and didn't get snapped up. Bro, that's on him, man.
Listen, Anthony, I just don't want to hear it anymore.
No, neither do I, man. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. Look, I think I'm exhausted talking about Man United. I'll be honest. Like, it's probably boring to listen to now. I've said this. I'm saying it over and over again.
Why is it boring for me? No, Chaz. Why would it be boring for me?
Because I don't. You know what it is? I don't like talking in circles, bro. I don't like talking in circles. It probably bores the viewers as well, and it's boring my own brain. My head's not gone. My head's not gone, but I just bored of listening to my own voice complaining.
Yeah. No. I mean, I can tell you how shit you are if you want. Do you want me to tell you? I can take over. Do you want me to? I can do that.
Take over what? Don't even mention takeover. You can't even say the word takeover to me because it brings me back to the Glazers. So it's
yeah. Oh, was it buzzword? Sorry, buzzword. Buzzword. Sorry. Listen, bro. There's just so many man that you can point out in your team that for me it's just not good enough. And I'm one of Wan-Bissaka's big critics, but I think it will be a positive to have him when he starts on the weekend against Fulham. It will be a positive. And for me, you lot are so done. Yeah. Mark, yeah. Bro, big up Corey. Corey predicted 3-0 Newcastle. I don't know. This guy would have won bread if he slapped peas on that. Bread, this guy would have won. But as I said, this is like, I never thought I'd see Man United like this. Like, as you could say, it got bad when it was Oli. Do you know why this is the worst? Because as I said, Oli had a style of play. I'm looking at United, losing games to teams that shouldn't even be scoring a single goal past some of the players that you have. Like Onana was, a now man of the match in a Champions League final. Casemiro is a 5-time Champions League winner. Varane is a 5-time Champions League winner. Do you know what I'm saying? Højlund is a young and upcoming, in-demand player. Mason Mount is say what you want about Mason Mount. He's a seasoned midfielder who, in the right system, can be utilized in the right way. You've still got players like Garnacho, who again, Garnacho was the way he was being spoken about last season when he went on his little goal when he went on like a little goal run for a few games. The way he was being talked about was crazy. Marcus Rashford went and bagged 30 to 40 goals last season. Like, these players have shown capabilities here and there. but too many of them are hot and cold. Your manager is hot and cold. Your manager still thinks it's Ajax and doesn't know what to say to the press. Your manager,
I just don't
I'm not really going to. I don't want to go into Ten Hag too much because it's obvious, it's boring, it's repetitive. But these players are now, for me, they are not good enough. Like they're actually not.
That's down to bro. That's down to him ultimately, isn't it? Because you know what? I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people. You know what it is? I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, he wanted Maguire sold. He wanted him sold." Bro, if you know you're not gonna have the money to do so, you didn't need to sanction all the money that was spent on an Anti. You didn't need to sanction all the money that was spent on the Casemiro. You didn't need to sanction all the money that was spent on Mason Mount. You could have budgeted in different areas, and yes, you have to wait for some players to leave. You could. Lindelof could have left. The thing is, you could allow Lindelof to go this summer. He was happy to go, bro. Someone would have happily picked him up and you could have got a centre back. 20, 30 million. Bro, Tapsoba was there. You know, I'm not going to say any left-footed ones. Tapsoba was there. Antonio Silva's only, you know, his release scores only just went back up again. You know, like, there are players out there. There's a lot of players out there that are right-footed that are very, very good for cheap. Yeah. I could tell you easy ways to fix his midfield, yeah. He might not be the most glamorous names in the world, but you needed the ball carry. You need a bit of PNP in there, yeah. Technical security. Manu Kone, you was linked with him. I was furious when you was linked with him. Thuram, not so much. I'm not really bothered about that one, but there's Manu Kone. There's a lot of different players that you can get. 25, 20 million. Shrewd business is, look at Tottenham. Shrewd business, and look at what they're looking at. Maddison was there, by the way. You know, you needed creativity. You could have got Maddison. He would have came to Man United. Guess what? He supports Man United. Yeah? So, bro, you could have got him if you wanted to. There's all these different solutions that you could have got, because guess what? The talent ID is down to you. You discuss it with whoever and you sanction it. He has the power. They gave you what you wanted. Yes. You know what? Regulon, in hindsight, it's not a bad thing. It's only a loan. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you could use Alvaro. You could have saved money on there. You didn't have to pay his wages or nothing. You could have saved money. Bro, there's so much difference. So much difference. Anthony, you could have budgeted that. You could have got 2 players last year that we needed. How many times is it every year? How many times does Man United always have like 150 million to spend? And it's always the same position. Centre back, centre mid, or DM, and right wing. Always the same positions. So, bro, this is down to him. So I'm not trying to hear, oh, he's got this person to work with and that person. I don't, bro, because it's Maguire and Lindelof's fault. Bro, look at the system. Tell me it's their fault then. Because I don't see no attacker scoring. Is it the attacker's fault why Rashford and that can't score? Don't think so. Funny guy, man. Funny guy.
Again, bro. We need to deep it. Like, there are still players in your team that can do a thing, and that's what's so confusing at times. That's why I do think there are certain. I think a lot of the players. I wouldn't say he's lost the dressing room completely, but there are some men that are just happy to play at 50% and don't rate my man's man management. They're probably looking at the way he's even treated Sancho and gone, bro, that's fucked. I can't respect that.
What's the point of getting Højlund if you're gonna fucking banish Sancho?
Yeah, but Sancho doesn't cross the ball the most, but he's still he's a creative winger. Anthony doesn't cross the ball. Marcus Rashford doesn't cross the ball. You was better off going and get the false 9. He's better off getting a false 9.
That's what I was thinking. If you're going to do that, go get a false 9.
Wait. But Sancho was being played false 9. You almost had a false 9.
No, but in hindsight, obviously we know him. Overall, he's not a false 9. He's not that sort of player.
No, but when he played false 9, there's no evidence to show that it was shit. There's no evidence, bro. There's no evidence of one bad game.
Because I remember pre-season, Sancho false 9 was cooking. Like, the only thing is we couldn't score, but a lot of players weren't fit. It is pre-season, but you could have worked on it. See, you could have worked on that, but you didn't do it. The thing is, you didn't do it. The thing is with Sancho, his hold up, when it comes to hold up in the central areas, it's always the greatest. But in pre-season, really fit, moving the ball quick, and we got up the pitch very quick. And do you remember that goal we scored against Arsenal? I know it's only pre-season, but it's a basis to go off of. That's where you implement your system. Stick to it, but you didn't. Anyways, you got Højlund and you banished Sancho. Whether is his attitude or not, what's telling me right now, he doesn't know how to manage people, innit? Especially the modern day person. So you go get Højlund and you want a wide playmaker, but you banish Sancho. That's down to you, bro. You fucked up.
Let's say you went and got Kane. Yeah. How much would Harry Kane have changed? Like, would Harry Kane have papered over the cracks in Man United, or would he have transformed the whole team?
We could afford him anyways.
That's for the chat to answer as well. Because let's say if you got Kane instead of Højlund, does that paper over cracks, or does it almost provide a basis to go off of? Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Or does Harry Kane even suffer as well?
The thing is, if he decided to do shrewd business, you could have afforded Kane. If he decided to do shrewd business,
in my opinion, you could have afforded him.
No. Trust me. With everything that went on, if you decided to do shrewd business and knew Kane's, the thing is, this is where you plan for players. This is the difference in the club. Maybe this ain't down to Ten Hag. Again, you've done shrewd business, set money aside to go and bid for Kane. You know Kane would have cost about 110 million, yeah? That's what I think Levy wanted, right? Or 115 from a club, yeah? If you really wanted to pay over the cracks and go get expensive signing, even though he's 30, we know Kane's got probably another 4 years at the top of your game. You could have got you could have got Musa Diaby for 30 million less, 35 million less, maybe even less than that. If you, since instead of getting Mason Mount, you could have got a Manu Kone, or someone that's going to dictate play for a lot less, because you have to be shrewd there. If you decided to, instead of getting Casemiro, I think Casemiro is a good signing. I think the fee is fair enough. Star signing, you're a big club, it needs to happen anyways. Little areas like that. You could have saved that money. Like, you could have saved up. Højlund, you spent 70 odd million in the end for him. Bruv, add whatever saved up. You could have got Kane. You could have got him. Is what it is.
I mean, the old Manchester United 10 plus years ago would have got both.
We really got, if it was old Man United, we would have got Kane about 5 years ago.
No, I'm saying in this window, you would have got Kane and Højlund. Højlund would have been the backup striker. Højlund would have been the backup.
We couldn't afford Kane.
Martial would have been gone. Martial would have been sold.
I think Onana was a good signing. In hindsight, it's a good signing. For what you want to do in the modern day keeper, you could have got him.
Bro, no one cut for Onana when he
we couldn't afford Kane. We couldn't afford Kane. Where are we getting an extra 50 million from? Because we're broke. We had to go and loan Amrabat, by the way.
You didn't need to spend 70 million on Højlund. Like,
but what's
Kane was open to joining Man U. That's what's so crazy about all of this. He was open to joining Man U.
Yeah, then you forget the last part. Who's in control? Say it.
Big bad wolf, innit?
Who?
What? All the Tottenham owners.
Yeah, Daniel Levy. You've been wasting your time.
Big bad wolf.
Exactly, man. Anyways.
But the thing is with Levy, though, I think 100. How much did he go for to buy him? Was it 100 mil? Was it
about 100? Yeah, about 100 mil.
You probably would have had to front about 120 still.
Yeah. No, I think 115 would have got it done. But the thing is, we needed a midfielder. Look, Marcus, you say that, but we needed a midfielder. That's why I say we could have spent 30 million on a capable enough midfielder rather than 60 million. 30 million plus Højlund money. You could have worked something out to get that deal done. 100 million%. Even this summer alone, you could have done it.
It's it's certain things done.
Imagine this month. You could have still loaned Amrabat. You could have still loaned Gravenberch, yeah, and you could have still got a Manu Kone, and you all of a sudden you got a new midfield, yeah, and basically rotational players of your midfield.
And I think you also could have kept Fred.
Yeah, you could have kept Fred. Could have, should have, would have, right? You could have got all them players. Gravenberch wanted to come to Man United. He didn't want to go to Liverpool at first. He wanted Manchester United, bro. It was evident. We said no to him. We could have got two loanees. We could have put obligations in and got it for last year. Bro, stop being salty. He wanted Man United. He wanted to go to his old manager. It didn't work out, bro. We couldn't get him. That's it. We didn't put a bid in, yeah? And you didn't need to get Mason Mount. You didn't want to get Mason Mount. How about this? You could have bought Gravenberch instead of Kone. You could have bought him for 24 million. I think they wanted something less than that at the time. I think they wanted 18 million. Yeah? You could have still got a loanee in Amrabat, and you could have still got Harry Kane. That's the difference. But guess all of a sudden you got balance. But what people don't understand though, Mons, it doesn't matter because why? Because the system he's implemented. This is what keeps going on for people said. It doesn't matter who you put there. You put Amrabat in that position still, or Casemiro. You put Gravenberch a little bit higher up where Mount is. It still don't work anyways. Because he's still playing this 3-1, 6-5-1 formation. Bro, it's bollocks. Guys are fucking delude, bro.
I'm just kind of stuck on the fact that you said Gravenberch didn't want Liverpool. I think that's a bit of a thing.
At first he wanted to come to us. It was easy as that, bro. I go back to reports and stuff like, bro, he was flirting with us. We were flirting with him and we decided not to. We didn't put nothing in. You lot came in for him in the end, the very end. It's not me butthurt. I'm not trying to take it. He's not at our club right now. You lot took him. You took the right player. I even said, you was asking, a lot of you didn't even know who Gravenberch was. He's like, oh, can he play 6? I've told you he's not a 6. He's an 8.
But I thought he rejected United, but that's fine. Maybe
We didn't put a bid in. We didn't put nothing in.
Oh yeah, we didn't put a bid in.
We didn't, because guess what? We couldn't do no deals. We had to work out a mad deal for Amrabat. Mental, man. Fuck this team, man. I've had enough. I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm bored.
You lot smash the like button. I don't know how we're not on 100 likes and we have 150/60 people in it. So you lot smash the like button. Remember, just remember to subscribe to the channel. Kaz, Fulham, quickly. So we just
okay. We lost. We lost.
So is that a straight L? Just let me. Is that a straight L,
bro? Imagine a team that plays 4-4-2, Pellegrini in the middle. We are not breaking it down. You're not winning. We got a lucky goal there last year, let alone last year in 1-0 in Garnacho. We've lost. I've got no hope. They're gonna score 1 goal. It's probably a corner header, and it's done. Low block. Calvin Bassey will make light work, and he's dead.
Calvin Bassey, he is horrific though.
So are we? We're worse.
Well, okay, yeah, not horrific. He was an all-time stinker, and it was that type beat. It was an all-time stinker type beat. But you don't think you can beat Fulham?
No.
Not at all.
What evidence or what basis have I got?
Bro, like, because you still get shit wins. You beat Sheffield, you beat Brentford, fair enough, by the grace of something.
Where are we? Where are we? Are we at Old Trafford or are we at Fulham?
Oh, you're away.
Oh yeah, there we go then. Done. It's already done.
Well, I mean, I don't think it matters whether you're home or away in any game.
It does matter if you're home or away. Of course it matters.
Your away form's been a bit better than your home form. I think Old Trafford, you seem to keep losing games.
I don't care, man. Bro, Pellegrini's gonna boss the midfield by himself. He's gonna climb everything.
How many losses at Old Trafford this season? Galatasaray.
Like 5.
No, it's not 5. It's like
4. It is 5. It's 5.
Galatasaray,
5.
City,
5.
Newcastle,
Brighton, Palace. It's 5.
Brighton and Palace. Fucking hell, it's 5. Wow. Yeah, you're worse at home. So is that, if anything, it's better that you're at Craven Cottage.
Yeah, what have we faced away? Sheffield and Burnley.
Fulham ain't great, but we're at Fulham in the table. I'm pretty sure they're sitting having dinner with Chelsea and that. Let me just check.
It don't matter.
Yeah, bro. Fulham sits on the same points as Chelsea. They're dining with Chelsea and that, man.
Yeah, it don't matter. We're not beating them, bro. We couldn't even beat Newcastle C team. I'm not trying to hear it,
boy. Well, listen, you lot, we are going to leave it there. Cass, hang in there, bud. Hang in there, buddy.
I don't mind, man. Don't mind. It is what it is.
Guys, remember to subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 7K, so let's keep edging our way closer to that. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. If you also haven't liked the video, make sure you do. And is there anything else that you want to kind of get off your chest before we close up?
Just seeing a report. Man United have insisted every permanent signing was on their scouting radar separately from Ten Hag's desire to recruit them. Whatever, mate. Talking shit. They're trying to back.
Yeah, he's not getting sacked, you know. He's not getting sacked.
No, not yet.
He's staying.
Not yet.
That man is staying. That's man.
Look, if it don't work, it don't work. Let the ship sail. You know what? Either way, you sack him and go a different way, cool. But if you're gonna let the ship sink, let it sink, bro. Let it sink all the way and then get rid of the players. But the thing is, Man United don't get rid of the players, so
Still talking about that.
don't matter.
Well, listen. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands, people.